What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be working on my 1972 455 V8. Now this is going to be much of a learning experience for me as for you, if I can stay out of the light. So when I got this motor, this came out of my 1970 Cutlass. I'll throw an image of it right now, put it up there, and came out of this car owned by a 16-year-old. Didn't really know how to work on the engine, just like me though. So this carburetor is from a Cadillac of some sort. I'm not familiar with them, and it's from a later model one because it's got adapters for sensors and just a whole bunch of vacuum lines and everything have been stopped off on the block itself. Hope you can see that. So we're going to be taking off the carburetor today. I'm going to be taking off the intake and probably the clutch fan and hopefully the water pump and timing cover. So that's the goal. Just to get that off and see what we're dealing with here. I got a torquer intake for this and the original carburetor that came with the 455, and then I have a double roller chain that I want to put in here as well. So that's why we're taking all this off. This was a running engine beforehand, no rod knock. Engine was really healthy. Didn't run last very long because of the carburetor being not the right one, and it was really hard to start up, if I remember, because I believe the starter was missing teeth. I want to say that's what it was, but yeah. So let's get started on this. What's up now? I believe it's a throttle bracket. Where's the throttle goes on to? The spring throttle? I'm sure. First time for one of these engines. Okay. Really. Oh, that's not gonna hold on. Okay, you're coming off. Yeah. Just like that. So let's see what you close to there. No, that pops out. Alright. And just like that, we got the carb off. I gotta pull this line off. So I guess, correct me if I'm wrong, because this is literally the first time I've worked on 455 or even just even a carbureted car in general. Is this I'm guessing this is a vacuum line of some sort? Is this a fuel line? I don't know. But, you know, there's like these sensors and everything that plug into this. Really weird. It's like in between time between fuel injection and carburetors. Really weird, but a cool part of history. So I guess the next thing we'll go on is the intake, and yeah, work our way from there. I'll probably get some plastic and cover this up so now this dust gets in. But yeah, well, I just realized also when we're removing the intake here, we also have to remove the alternator, so I'll go ahead and do that. It's already missing a bolt below, so it's just being held on by that one, I think. Yeah, should be pretty easy. But yeah, we'll do that next. That's finally one side down. Boy, those bolts were stuck in there. I'm just glad nothing snapped on me. Get that all through. I'm not sure if I have to take off this one. We'll see. Because it goes, seems to go into the block, but we'll see. So I'm just going to take off these and then go ahead and pull the intake. I got to take off this hose here, and then I guess I don't have to take off there, but I got to take off this hose here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This breaker bar has come in handy so much. I was able to get every single one of these loose. The engine's so dirty. Hey, there we go. Holy crap. That's not good. I can stop tripping on my own parts. Look at that fitting. See if we can get it to focus here. Holy, it's just eating away. Oh man. I wonder if you can just buy those separate, or if I have to get a new fuel pump, or not fuel pump, water pump. That doesn't make me happy. Alright, well, just chalk that up onto the list, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the thermostat housing here, and then we should be good to go to pull the intake. So I just got to remove this bolt here and then the other one on the other side. So go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll show pulling the actual intake itself. Now I got the thermostat housing off, and take a look at this. Gasket is literally a fine dust now. Still a little bit of the gasket right here, actually. It's gonna be fun to scrape off later. Yeah, here's the thermostat. It's like that hasn't had coolant in it for a very, very long time. I'm just gonna keep that there, prevent some of this dust from getting inside of it. Oh boy, there's junk everywhere on this thing. Oh, crap, holy. All right. Huh. Okay. So I just looked inside the engine itself. Is that stock? I don't ever... Of all the times I've seen my dad, like, rebuild these engines, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. That's weird, but cool at the same time. It's like a red line there. Get it? Redline, because that's what my channel name is. Lots of bits of crap in here. So this is all part of the gasket itself then. So this whole thing is just one gasket. That's weird. Oh, let me know down in the comments if you ever seen anything like this. Here's the intake. So I'm not sure if this is the factory stock one. Here is, oh, here's the numbers. I just had some coolant dump out on me from the hose. I thought I drained this thing, but I guess not. But there's the numbers. You can see past. There we go. So you can tell me. Here's some more numbers. All you gurus out there. Alright, so I think I'll leave off on that. Really weird gasket setup. I'll have to look in my manual and see if that is the stock one. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Next time we'll be pulling the water pump and the timing chain cover and the harmonic balancer and all that jazz, clutch fan. So yeah, stay tuned for that.